That view splendid at the river. Sun just went down, just missed it. Hey, what's going on, Fight Maniacs? This is Clytus from The Art of Fighting Without Fighting. And today we're going to be talking about two separate events. It's going to be a boxing event. It's going to be at the BMO Stadium in Los Angeles on August 3rd. And I think it's at 1 p.m. If I'm not mistaken, it could be at 1 p.m. or 7 p.m. But it's just, I'm going through my sources and I just can't guess the time. But there's going to be that fight between Andy Ruiz and Jarrell Miller. So yeah, it's going to be at heavyweight. So that's one event I'm going to talk about. And then I'm going to talk about the other event, which is an MMA in the UFC. So it's going to be a fight night. It's going to be headlined by Corey Sandhagen. Yeah, but the real fight I want to talk about is the fight between Tony Ferguson and Michael Chiesa. There's other fighters on there too, but I don't have enough time to cover them. So it's another guy from Russia. His name is Shot a Bullet. He calls himself the Pirate. Yeah, he's in a fight at middleweight, and him, man, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with in the UFC. So I'll get some other fights later on when he gets a little more bigger. So he's fighting. That's what I'm going for in that fight. And then Ochito Marlon Vera, he's fighting. He's in a fight at bantamweight. He's in a fight with Decent Figueredo, but I'm going with Chito Vera on that one. So hopefully he gets it. And the only fight I'm gonna talk about really right now is Tony Ferguson versus Michael Chiesa. So Tony Ferguson, yeah, he's already 40 years old, and man, he's taken already I think 10 losses already. And but he was dominant when he was getting up there when he was in a fight Khabib back before the pandemic. So yeah, so with that one, well, Michael Chiesa is 4 years younger. And Michael Chiesa, he stands at 6 feet 1 inch tall, and he has a 75.5 inch reach. So he has 2 inches in height over Tony Ferguson, but the arm reach, he has 1 inch less than Tony Ferguson, because Tony Ferguson stands at 5'11", and he has a 76.5 inch reach. So it's gonna be a good fight. Yeah, so both of these guys, they're both wrestlers. I know Tony Ferguson is like a freestyle wrestler, and he's pretty decent with the jiu-jitsu also and with his boxing. So with that one right there, Michael Chiesa, I think how many fights? I think he has 18 fights. And I think 7 losses, something like that. But well, with that one, I'm going with my man Tony Ferguson. Yeah, I think it's going to be 3 5-minute rounds. Since Michael Chiesa's southpaw, Tony Ferguson is orthodox. So Tony Ferguson's going to have to go after Michael Chiesa's lead leg. He's going to have to tear it up, and then from there just piece him up as much as he can and not shoot in like the way he did on Nate Diaz, because Nate Diaz is a southpaw, and Nate Diaz got him with a guillotine choke. So, and he also got choked up by Bobby Green, Tony Ferguson. So with this one, he just has to keep it on the feet and not shoot in. And I think he just needs to tear up that lead leg and just keep on jabbing and giving him kicks with the body. And I think Tony Ferguson could pull it off by points. So I think with this one, it's going to go decision, Tony Ferguson, but then again, can't count Michael Chiesa out. But with that one, Tony Ferguson, that's what I'm going with. Okay, so that's to conclude the UFC fight card from what I know, the fighters I know. So now we're going to talk about the Andy Ruiz fight with Jarrell Miller. So that card is, the main card is Terrence Crawford, he's fighting. And Pitbull Cruz, he's in a fight also at super lightweight, so I'm going for him. The other guy, I really don't know who he is, but I'm just going with Pitbull Cruz, man. He's a savage. He fought Gervonta Davis, and he's the only one that gave Gervonta Davis a real challenge in a boxing fight. So I just hope he gets back up there and he's able to rematch him again and just see how it goes. So yeah, so with this one, I'm gonna go with Andy Ruiz, the Destroyer, El Destroyer. And Big Baby, he's a good dude too, but he lost recently in December of 2023 to Daniel Dubois. So yeah, so I don't know if that's gonna affect him with this fight, because Andy Ruiz, he fought 2 years ago. He beat Luis Ortiz and he won. So he's coming off of a win, but it was 2 years ago. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, these heavyweights, they're just gonna go at it, man. It's gonna be a big clash. So we just gotta watch the fight on Saturday. So I'm going for Andy Ruiz. I mean, I know it's been 2 years, but I just think he just goes, and when he clinches up with Jarrell, I just think he just got to go and just give him hooks, go in there and just push off and just hit him as much as he can. But yeah, that's what I'm going for, man, because I think he's pretty good. I mean, he's beat Anthony Joshua before. Anthony Joshua, he's a savage too. So yeah, there we go, folks. With the UFC, I'm going for Tony Ferguson. That's what I'm going for. That's my guy at lightweight. And then in boxing, I'm going for Andy Ruiz, the heavyweight fight. Saturday, August 3rd. Catch it. It's going to be a really nice fight. This is Clytus from the Art of Fighting Without Fighting. And I'll catch you on the next one. Got some more stuff coming. It's just these fights have been coming back to back, and I'm just like, I'm backlogged right now with everything, man. So yeah, I just had wrapped up the Jorge Masvidal one, and then I did the Mike Perry versus Jake Paul fight, and then now I'm doing this one, and this was just all just crammed in just real fast. So I haven't been able to do my workouts and all that I do with my videos. So next time, hopefully, I'll be able to include my workouts and all that. So. Okay, folks, we'll catch you later. Be safe out there. I'll try to be safe. All these crazy folks out here. But yeah, until the next one, peace.